Imagine holding a coin so small, so ordinary looking, that you'd never expect it to be worth hundreds or even thousands of euros yet. One of these unassuming little treasures might just be sitting in your pocket, purse, or an old jar at home. The 2006 Euro 1-cent coin, minted in several different European countries, has become a surprising jackpot in the world of rare coin collectors. While most people see a 1-cent coin and instantly dismiss it as insignificant, some versions of the 2006 Euro 1 cent are secretly rare due to specific minting anomalies, low mintage quantities, and unique errors that went unnoticed by the general public for years. Today, these coins are making headlines in collector circles, turning ordinary people into overnight success stories, and you might just be one of the lucky ones without even knowing it. Let's dive into the world of numismatic treasure hunting, where the 2006 1-cent euro coin has become a star. Countries like Italy, Germany, France, and Spain minted millions of 1-cent coins in 2006, but not all of them were created equal. Specific versions from countries like Germany and Italy carry mint marks that signify very low production numbers, sometimes only a few 100,000 instead of tens of millions. Even more shocking are the error coins, those that were minted with double strikes, off-center impressions, or even coins that were mistakenly printed on blanks meant for higher denomination coins. These minting mistakes, which once slipped past quality control unnoticed, are now fetching jaw-dropping prices on online auctions, numismatic expos, and private collector sales. A single error coin from 2006 has sold for over 2,000 euros, and that's just the beginning. One of the most valuable versions of the 2006 1-cent euro comes from Italy, where a small batch of coins was mistakenly struck with the reverse design, meant for the 2-cent piece. This incredible error went undetected for years, until sharp-eyed collectors began spotting differences in size, design alignment, and thickness. These rare mismatches, dubbed double denomination ghosts, are now prized for their rarity and mistake value. Imagine turning a coin that looks like it's worth just a penny into a payday that could fund your next vacation or even part of a down payment on a new home. That's the reality for those lucky enough to own one of these elusive Italian variants. Authentic examples are so rare, they're almost never found in circulation anymore, but old coin jars and forgotten piggy banks still hold secrets. Germany also has its own 2006 1-cent coin story, and it's one that has collectors buzzing. In 2006, Germany operated multiple regional mints, each producing its own coins identified by a tiny letter like a D, F, G, or J. While millions were produced across all mints, a very limited run of coins from the J mint in Hamburg had a misaligned die that caused the date and mint mark to be slightly skewed, initially overlooked by casual users. These coins are now known as the tilted J cents and are commanding prices as high as Euro 1,500 at private auctions. The uniqueness of their flaw and the very limited number that escaped into public circulation have created a fierce demand among serious collectors. If you find one in pristine condition, especially in uncirculated form, it's as good as finding a winning lottery ticket. Another shocking aspect of the 2006 1-cent euro phenomenon is the sudden surge in online valuations. In recent months, listings on eBay, Dotcom, and collector forums have exploded with interest in specific mint mark versions and error coins from 2006. Some sellers are setting opening bids at 800 euros or more for coins in very fine condition, with higher grades soaring even further. Collectors from around the globe are competing in heated bidding wars to secure these undervalued treasures before the market catches up. And here's the kicker: many of these valuable coins are still being spent unknowingly in vending machines or tossed in donation jars because people simply don't know what they have. That's what makes this coin so powerful. It hides in plain sight. The condition of the coin is absolutely key. A 2006 1-cent that's been well preserved, showing minimal wear, original shine, and no cleaning can fetch 2 to 3 times more than a circulated coin. Collectors call these mint state coins, and they're the most desirable of all. What's more thrilling is that some uncirculated rolls of 2006 1-cent coins, particularly from Italy or Germany, were accidentally stored away and forgotten by bank branches, only to be rediscovered years later. These sealed rolls have been snapped up by savvy dealers and broken open for high-grade gems. So if you're ever at a flea market or visiting a relative who used to work in banking, ask about old coin rolls. You could be sitting on a hidden gold mine. Let's not forget about Spain and France, countries that also had notable coin mintage issues in 2006. While less common, a few French 1-cent coins from that year have surfaced with die crack errors that created a strange, raised line across Marianne's face, turning an already symbolic design into a one-of-a-kind anomaly. Spanish coins from 2006, meanwhile, have reportedly been found with inverted die errors, where the obverse and reverse images are flipped. These are not just random imperfections, they are unique signatures that instantly increase a coin's value tenfold or more. When certified by a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS, they can sell for small fortunes, with some examples touching the €1,000 mark without hesitation. All this excitement has led to a gold rush of coin hunting across Europe, with everyday people checking their pockets, old piggy banks, and dusty drawers in search of these seemingly ordinary 206 1-cent coins. You don't need a metal detector or fancy equipment. All you need is a sharp eye, a little knowledge, and a dose of luck. Social media is filled with stories of families finding rare coins while sorting out savings jars, only to discover they're worth more than their weekly paycheck. The internet has turned into a treasure map, with videos, forums, and blogs documenting every known variant and error. And with the rise in coin grading and authentication services, it's now easier than ever to verify and sell your discovery for a hefty profit. So here's the message loud and clear. Don't underestimate the power of small change. That little 2006 1-cent coin you've ignored for years could be your financial breakthrough. This isn't fantasy, it's documented reality. Whether it's the Italian double denomination error, the German tilted J, or the French die crack misprint, the possibilities are endless. Before you give away that coin, take a closer look, because with one lucky find, your fortunes could change overnight. You could be holding not just a coin, but a piece of rare European numismatic history, one that could turn spare change into serious money and transform your ordinary day into an extraordinary one.